In this video, we will learn about full subtractor. Full subtractor is a combinational circuit that performs the subtraction between two bits, taking into account borrow of the lower significant stage. So totally, it involves three bits. This is the block diagram of full subtractor. There is three inputs, X, Y and Z. Z is the borrowing from the lower significant bit. It has two outputs, difference and borrow out. Difference will give the difference between the three bits, and this borrow output specify if one has been borrowed from the next significant bit. Next, let us derive the truth table. Three inputs X, Y, Z, 8 possible combinations from 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1. Next, let us write the outputs, difference and borrow. 0 minus 0, we get 0. Again 0 minus 0, we get difference 0 and borrow 0. No borrow has taken from the previous bit, so the borrow output is 0. 0 minus 1, 0, we get 0. 0 minus 1. 1 cannot be subtracted from 0, so we have to take a borrow. So borrow output becomes 1. So if we get a borrow, then here it becomes 2. 2 minus 1, we get 1. So 0 minus 1, we have to take a borrow from the next bit. So borrow output is 1. So now it becomes 2. 2 minus 1, you get 1. Then 1 minus 0, you get 1. So here 0 minus 1, we have to take a borrow. So borrow output is 1. And 0 minus 1, we get 1. 1 minus 1, 0. Here 1 minus 0, 1. Again 1 minus 0, 1. There is no borrow taken from the previous bit, so borrow output is 0. 1 minus 0, 1. 1 minus 1, 0. No borrow has been taken, so the borrow output is 0. 1 minus 1, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. No borrow has been taken, so the borrow output is 0. 1 minus 1, 0. 0 minus 1, 1 cannot be subtracted from 0, so you have to take a borrow. So borrow output is 1. You are taking borrow from the next bit, so here it becomes 2. 2 minus 1, 1. So this is the truth table of full subtractor. Next, we have to write the Boolean expression for difference and borrow. So first one, for difference output. Here difference output is 1 for min term 1, 2, 4 and 7. So difference is sum of min term 1, 2, 4, 7. That is x dash y dash z plus x dash y z dash x y dash z dash plus x y z. If you simplify this, you get x exclusive or y exclusive or z. So this is the difference expression. Next, for borrow. Borrow is equal to 1 for min term 1, min term 2, min term 3 and min term 7. So sum of min term 1, 2, 3, 7. So to get the minimized expression, we go for a K-map. So borrow output is 1 for min term 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3 and 7. Next, grouping. We can group these two cells. This one can be combined with this one. This one can be paired with this one. So for first group, the value is y z. For this group, x dash y, and for this group x dash z. So the borrow output is equal to x dash y plus y z plus x dash z. Last step is logic diagram. So this is the logic diagram of full subtractor.